It's been exactly 1 year since two people died in a crash in Cass County. Emily Widger and Matthew Koch lost their lives when a drunk driver, Edward Koch, crashed into them.
Our Aaron Murray was in court today when the judge sentenced Koch for that crime.
It's been exactly 1 year since Emily Widger and Matthew Koch died in a car crash. The driver of the other vehicle, Edward Koch, was sentenced today to 15 years in prison.
Edward Koch didn't come to court in handcuffs, but that is how he left, sentenced on the year anniversary of the fatal crash.
I think it's full circle, and I think the judge was very well aware when he set the sentencing date, and we appreciate that.
He's had a year to live, do what he wanted, to say his goodbyes. We didn't get to say goodbye to Matthew and Emily.
A memorial is all that's left at the crash site. The judge says on that day, Koch had marijuana in his system, a BAC level of .132, and was driving over 90 miles per hour. The judge says these factors warrant significant consequences, which is why in total Koch will spend at least 15 years in prison before an option of parole.
Satisfied. We didn't want probation. It wasn't. We need a lesson we learned. That there is a consequence. Drinking and driving, there's got to be a consequence.
Koch did apologize, claiming he suffers from severe mental illness, and on the day of the crash, he says he was self-medicating. The victims' families say they don't find that acceptable.
You know, you can't blame everything on your mental condition. It's just, you have to own up for what you've done.
The families of Widger and Koch both read letters describing life without their loved ones.
I needed to have her voice heard through me and tell how not having her affected me and how it still affects me every single day.
The families say the young couple plan to spend the rest of their lives together, with the hopeful wedding date of October this year. To make part of their wish come true, their families did have them buried together.
The families tell me they just got the headstone out here a few weeks ago, and they say it's all but complete with the exception of an Army plaque for Matthew. With photographer Dustin Dales, Aaron Murray, WOWT 6 News.
We did also speak to Koch's family. They didn't want to go on camera, but they tell us there are two sides to every story and that there are no winners in this case.